So I think that the main risk to traders is that they fail to adapt, and as a result, they do get left behind.
AI is rapidly reshaping industries around the globe. Can you give us an example of how it's impacting the trading industry in particular?
As we've all seen over the last couple of years, AI is really impacting many different facets of life. In terms of trading, there's been a couple of fairly significant developments that have occurred that are really helping to reshape and make the overall industry and trading companies a lot more efficient. Now, I'll give you a quick example here. Companies that are looking to partake in things like arbitrage now don't need to employ teams and teams of traders to make those trades happen, because they're just not quite fast enough to actually identify and place the trades required in order to make money. Whereas with AI now, they're actually able to take in copious amounts of information and make really quick decisions, quicker than a trader could ever hope to make that decision. And again, it really is helping to kind of increase liquidity for the markets, and it really is helping to improve the overall landscape for people that do want to trade but don't want to spend a lot of money doing it.
Some traders see AI as an opportunity and others see it as a threat. What's your take on that, and how can traders incorporate AI into their strategies?
It is an opportunity and a threat to traders. So traders need to see AI as a tool, and it's a tool that they need to actually adapt themselves to, because it's not going to go anywhere, right? I think that the main risk to traders is that they fail to adapt, and as a result, they do get left behind. If traders use it as a tool, they can get through huge sums of information. They can then use their intuition and their previously acquired knowledge to make proper decisions, and not just rely on AI blindly without actually taking into consideration what the models are saying and how the models actually work.
There is concern about AI being a bit of a black box, that the systems aren't fully transparent in their decision-making processes. How can traders build trust in AI, especially when there's money on the line?
What I will say is that traders do have the right to demand more information about what goes into these black boxes, how the information is actually analyzed, and what the outputs actually mean. And while that may not be that accessible right now, I do think that in the future, it's going to be more of a list or a set of instructions that traders are able to take a look at, and in order to determine what's actually coming out of these things.
What are some practical strategies or best practices that traders can adopt to leverage AI successfully without following it blindly?
Just like everything in life, you've got to take things from a lifelong learning perspective. I think that traders should spend time to fully understand the way that AI currently works, to make sure that they are making the right decision when they're using it. Secondly, I think it's really important to hone their skills with relation to data analysis, so they don't get confused about what's actually being presented by AI. The third thing that I would say is that you often do need to take audit of the AI instruments that you are using, or the AI systems that you are using, just to make sure that there's no systematic biases that are coming out of the AI that they're using. And again, main reason there is to ensure that the trades that they're making, or the decisions that they're making, do have integrity, and they're not just running rampant and making up things that are not absolutely correct for them.
Retail traders often worry about competing with institutional investors. Do you think that AI has the potential to level the playing field, or is it more likely to reinforce power inequality?
Right now, the field is not quite leveled. I think that it still is in the court of institutions and corporate traders, just from the perspective that they've got the most access to capital and the most cutting edge technologies available. AI and AI's application to trading is currently in the early stages, but as time goes on, and as more and more companies become involved with it and want to create products for the likes of retail traders, it will really start to level the ability of one trader who might work for a corporation versus a trader that's working from home. So I think that the outcome will be very positive in the long run.
Finally, the narrative around AI itself seems to be driving volatility in markets. How can traders navigate this new type of AI-driven market?
As important as AI is going to become for traders and for financial markets, I think there's a case to be said that we shouldn't just buy into the hype train, okay? I think this is going to be something that's going to be around for a very long period of time. And I think that it's something that is going to evolve a lot as well. I think that it's really important for investors to make sure that they do stick to fundamentals, and they don't just kind of buy into stocks that are going through the roof with the expectation that they're going to continue to go through the roof. Because again, it's such a hot topic right now, and every single month there's something that's coming out that's going to potentially disrupt how things are already being done. Another thing that I would say is really important would be to make sure that you have a well-structured portfolio so that the volatility that is created by AI potentially is not going to absolutely devastate your portfolio. So I guess what I mean by that is, don't put all your money into one hot tech stock that is making one particular type of computer chip. Make sure that you are spreading the portfolio a little bit wider, so that even in the event that doesn't go the way you expected, you've still got other exposures that are doing well and that are helping to create that long-term wealth for you there. So I think they're the top things that I would do as a trader right now.
Amazing. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you very much for joining us today and sharing those very valuable insights.
Thanks very much for having me.